To be here with all of you as your inner peace moderator today. And as you know, our program will start with the meditation talks and tips from our teaching monk. And then we will have guided meditation. And before ending the program, we will have Q&A session. So you can ask questions, sharing your meditation experiences. All right. Okay, so we have our teaching monk ready as well. I am very honored and happy to have Monk John as our teaching monk. So to begin the session, please pay respect to him by bowing 3 times together. First bow, second bow, and third bow. Welcome, Monk John.
Hello, everyone. Nice to see you on the My Story sessions. And today we are going to talk about the 5 hindrances because I think we talked about it on Monday, but then I just finished only one. I will continue sharing more about these 5 hindrances because like it's the hindrances we face every time we meditate. Okay, so we now 307 days remaining until 2027. Okay, so still some days to go, but again, we will soon reach the mark of having the number of days fewer than 300 days in 2026. And time flies really fast, which means in a few days, today is the last day of February, right? And we're going to lose the chance of using February 2026 forever. This month will never come back. Next February will be February of 2027, which is not the same February, although it's this day of February, but not the same. Okay, so 10 months, we can still do a lot, but then we need to manage our time better. Just by having this reflection help us to, I think, be more organized, time management better, and also not to be careless. Okay, careless about one carelessness is the most dangerous. Carelessness is about not cleaning the mind, because the mind, is being contaminated by different activities, and every day, if you don't clean the mind, it's like we let our day pass without brushing our teeth. And of course, you know what happens if you don't brush your teeth. But, not meditating may not be so obvious, the result may not be so obvious. Let me tell you one thing. Suppose that you don't meditate one day. Okay, so like you meditate on Monday, and then you do not meditate on Tuesday. What happens? Nothing will happen. But that's the trap. Because they, ever say they, what are they? The hindrances. It's going to make like it's not difficult to meditate again on Wednesday. Okay, again, now we make an assumption. Suppose that on Monday, we meditate. And then on Tuesday, we do not meditate. On Tuesday and Wednesday, right? The third day, right? On Wednesday, we meditated. We will not see any difference on Wednesday at all. But we will have one misconception that skipping one day of meditation is all right. And that's one of the biggest traps. If anyone fall into that trap, you actually accept the fact that not meditating every day is fine. Then you're gonna do like, yeah, maybe I skip 2 days, maybe I skip 3 days, maybe I skip 4 days. But the red bar that you see over there will not decrease on its own. It's like if you don't brush your teeth will not have problems. Maybe there's some foul smell, but your teeth will not have problems immediately. Not immediately. It just maybe after you do not brush your teeth properly for a few months, then you begin to feel pain, right? Similar to meditation. Okay. So the fact that we accept that we do not have to meditate every day is similar to you accept the fact that you don't have to brush your teeth every day. And I hope that this gives you some idea that if you fall into the belief that not meditating every day is fine, or I can skip one day, and the day after the day I skip, my meditation is the same. I will tell you that. Then this is called delusion. This is called delusion because you're tricking to believe that things this is not okay is okay, right? That's delusion, right? Thing that is not okay, and then you were tricked into believe that it is okay. Then we need to like think about it using the logic, using if we need to clean ourselves every day, we need to take a shower every day, then not having a shower one day should be not fine. Not fine. Yeah, especially if you're in Thailand. Maybe if you're in Europe, I don't know, but in Thailand there's no way that this is fine. Okay, so then you're gonna need to come back to realize and think about it a little more that this is not okay. And if you accept the fact that this is not okay as not okay, then you're not under the spell of what we call delusion. We're going to talk a little bit more about delusion this month. Oh, sorry, because this is already the last day of February, next month. Yeah, but today, when we meditate and we face these 5 hindrances, the hindrance that we already talked about last time is the sensual mind, right? The sensual mind. They do not need to necessarily look this scary. But this is how the sensual mind work. It's not like they're gonna make you so scared, like you're gonna see ghosts in your meditation, you're gonna see like a monster in your meditation. You will not see them. And that's the best trick they can, pull. Because they're gonna make you feel like they don't exist. They're gonna not show themselves, right? This sensual mind. Sensual mind will begin fighting with you, and the goal is to prevent you to enter the destination. Okay, by showing you some images of something you like. For example, if you're into like buying a car, the sensual mind will show the car. And when you see the car, you started to think, yeah, maybe I should get that car. Or maybe I should do something with the car. Or maybe I should add some options to the car. Or maybe they start playing some song. And when you listen to that song, if you do not repeat the mantra, for example, you started to sing the song, then you cannot go further in your inner journey, right? Or maybe because they're related to 5 senses, could be smell, could be taste, or could be the touch, anything related to 5 plus 1, because it could all also be feelings or emotions. In this sense, could even be emotions. There are some emotions that once you repeat your meditation, you feel good. Then these are what we call the sensual traps done by the sensual mind. So what do we do here? Do not pay attention to any of those images that arise in your meditation if they are not yours. But then you might ask the questions, how do I know that these are mine or these are not mine? Say we visualize our own object. We visualize the sun, for example. So anything not the sun, not us, because we visualize the sun. You start visualizing the sun at the center of your body, but suddenly the picture of a car appears. Then you know that this car is not what I intend to visualize in my meditation. So I will not pay attention to it. Or maybe you visualize the sun, but suddenly the sense of smell happens to come to your mind. It's like you started to have that smelling sense, which is possible because our mind can record 5 senses, actually 6 senses. Then you do not pay attention to any of those, they will slowly fade away or subside. All right. So let's see if this trick works. But the angry mind is even trickier because the angry mind not necessarily have to look this scary. Okay. So when you face the angry mind, I try to, like illustrate so that you know that the angry mind exists. But how they fight with you, they will not punch you with the fist or make you any wound. You're not going to be, wounded. But what this angry mind will do to your meditation, they will bring some people that you don't like. For example, suddenly they bring the picture of your boss and say to you, this is your boss. If you started to feel irritated, why my boss is in my meditation, then you're done. Okay. So if the picture of your boss appears, someone you don't like very much appear, pay no attention because this is not you. It's the doing of the angry mind. Make you feel angry. But again, this angry mind will not punch you, will not make you feel hurt or wounded in your meditation. No, you're not going to have any suffering like that. Okay, except that he's going to show you this is how they fight. See, I told you the last time that how this angry mind fight is not scary. Is rather very, very funny, right? Like suddenly the picture of someone you don't like appears in your meditation. But most people, once that happens, they will feel not okay because they thought that their meditation is supposed to be theirs, supposed to be where they are free from all kinds of disturbances. How come the pictures of people I don't like appear in my meditation? That's because of the angry mind. Okay, so now you learn how to tackle or overcome the sensual mind and the angry mind. So let's see how that works in this meditation. Let's begin our meditation together. So I'd like you to close your eyelids softly and gently. And relax all the muscles in your body. You may breathe in and out softly, slowly a few times. You breathe in freshness and positive energy from surroundings. And you breathe out completely uncomfortable feelings from both body and mind. Continue breathing in and out for a while. To feel a bit more comfortable and relaxed. Spend a moment to relax all the muscles, the muscles on your face, the muscles of your neck and your shoulders, the muscles of your arms and your hands, all the way down to your fingertips. Relax the muscles of your torso from your chest to your abdomen, your hips, your thighs, your knees, down to your feet, all the way to the tips of your toes, until you feel completely relaxed in every part of your body. And when your body is feeling more relaxed, I would like you to imagine that now you are sitting alone in a vast empty space. Somewhere in the world, you can name this choice by yourself. It is where you are, far away from all connections, or you are able to disconnect and detach from everything else. You don't need to be responsible for anything in the world. No worry, no responsibility. And I'd like you to take a few deep breaths and try to stay with the airflow for as much as you can. Our first goal is that the mind doesn't think about anything else. Should you stay with the breath and you breathe at least 2 times slower than what you normally do, you are able to temporarily let go of everything else by focusing more on the breath. But of course, your mind might think about something else at any particular moment. That is also fine. Doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. Just return back to the breath again and again, many times over. Breathe a little slower, a little softer. And stay with the breath, knowing the direction of the airflow. Knowing the softness as you breathe. Keep bringing your mind back when it wanders relaxingly. And that's the key. You should not feel frustrated or annoyed. Keep bringing your mind back. Again and again. And when you are able to stay longer with the breath, the mind naturally let go of all other thoughts, resulting in the mind feeling lighter. And with such lightness, I would like you to follow your breath all the way to the deepest turning point. When you breathe as deeply as you can, such turning points can be found around the middle of your abdomen. Feel when your breath is arriving and touching the middle of your abdomen softly and gently. Remember the location. Remember the feeling. And you should breathe as softly as you can, so that when the breath is arriving and touching the empty space in your abdomen, it feels like a bird's feather floating down from the sky. To finally land up on a calm water surface without disturbing the calmness of the water surface. Feel the awareness of the breath arriving and touching the center repetitively. And at some point, you can just leave your mind there. There is no need to follow the breath any longer. Just breathe naturally, but continue to maintain your awareness at the center of your body. And if you feel as if something soft, something comfortable is in the middle of your abdomen, maintain your mind over there. And I like you to repeat a mantra while your mind is being maintained at the center of the body. Repeat the mantra silently. You may repeat clear and bright, clear and bright, or Kla e Bryong, Kla e Bryong, Kla e Bryong, Kla e Bryong, or Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Or Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma means the right way, and Arahang means the purest state of the mind. So all together, you are telling yourself that you're on the right way to purify the mind. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Feel as if this soothing mantra voice is expanding from the center of your body, as if there is a wireless speaker playing the mantra sound from within. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Keep repeating the mantra on your own, it will work better if you don't just listen to my voice. Repeat it on your own in your mind until the meditation comes to an end. Or do you have a feeling that your mind already become calm and still? And you don't feel that you need to repeat the mantra anymore. Then you don't have to do it anymore. Just let it be. But I'd like you to additionally visualize an image. Let's begin by imagining that your body is empty. Imagine that you have no organ, no bone, no muscles, nothing inside of the body. And there you may visualize a round or spherical image, such as the sun, the full moon, a star, a water drop, a crystal ball, or a bubble. Just visualize like how you daydream. And when you are daydreaming, you normally will not see very clearly, and it's not going to be as clear as what you normally see with your eyes. But that is all right. And the secret is to learn to feel content. Let it be and be with it. Feel content, and the mind will stay at the present moment. Let it be and be with it. Feel content without trying to make it even better. Because the objective is not to see anything, but to prevent any random thoughts to appear in your meditation. When they appear, you know immediately that those wandering thoughts are not yours because yours are only either the sun, the full moon, a water drop, a crystal ball, or a bubble. And while visualizing the image, you may repeat the mantra. Samma arahang. 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 Keep bringing your mind back to the center. Feel content with the image that you visualize. But for some of us, you might reach a point at some point that your mind becomes totally still, unshakably still, and all the images disappear. But your mind is still. You cannot even think about anything else. And when such feeling happens, no need to return to the visualized object or the mantra, as you have come to the point of balance. Samma arahang. 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 I will leave you to be on your own, visualizing the image, repeating the mantra, but the most important is to maintain the awareness of the center, the mind staying at one place, still, soft, light, comfortable. I will leave you there on your own for a while. Samma Arahang. Now I'd like you to share this peace energy, the feeling within you in all directions to everyone around. Doesn't matter who they are. May all of them be happy. May all of them be free from sadness. May all of them feel the peace energy you are sharing. Allow the energy to spread and cover the whole room, the whole building, the whole house, the whole neighborhood, and share the peace energy to everyone there. Doesn't matter who they are, what they do. May all of them be happy. May all of them be free from sadness. May all of them feel the peace energy you are sharing. Continue to share the peace energy to everyone in the whole country, to everyone in the whole world. Share this peace energy to all of them equally and unconditionally. May everyone in the world be happy. May all of them be free from sadness, pain, and dangers. May all of them feel the peace energy you are sharing. Spread your love, your kindness through this peace energy to all living beings that are in the sky, on earth, under the ground, in the sea, or deep in the ocean. May all living beings be happy. May all of them be free from sadness, pain, and dangers. May all of them feel the peace energy you are sharing. Spread your love, your kindness, and peace energy to all living beings. In the whole world for a while. And now our meditation is coming to an end. You may take a deep breath in and out a few times. Breathe in, breathe out. Long, softly, slowly. Feel the environment, everyone and everything around you. And once you feel you are ready, you may softly, slowly open your eyes while listening to my blessing. Sapphe Buddha Palappata Pajjekanan Palang Arahantanan Te Chinrakang Pantami Sapaso Deyatalata Sukita Virunha Buddha Sasane Aroha Sukita Hota Sahasape Yadipi Sapabuddha Nupavena Sapatama Nupavena Sapasangha Nupavena Sattha Soti Bhavantu Te. May all your wishes be fulfilled. Sapphe Purentu Sankappa. May all of your dreams become true. Janto Panaraso Yatha. Like the full moon in the night sky. Mani Shoti Raso Yatha. Or similar to a flawless crystal sphere. Okay, so now you may both open your eyes and open your webcam. How was your meditation? But for now, let's take a photo together. Great. So smile a little bit. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, that's awesome. So just smile. Oh, some people look sleepy. So that's the smile will make you not sleepy. Perhaps. Okay, so we probably need to wait a little bit. Okay, so at the moment, some just returned, but let's smile. Okay. Excellent. Oh, beautiful. Okay, beautiful. So you can share with me maybe your meditation, how it went. Okay, type your meditation in the comments box. And I'm very happy to read the message. But for now, while waiting for you to write, I will continue sharing about the 5 hindrances. Okay. So we've been talking about the 5 hindrances, especially somehow you can type, right? Can you type? Good. Okay. All right. We have from Agnew, she said, distractions is first, but eventually moving to the center feeling. That's great. You see, when we had distractions at first, that's when the mind started from being clouded. And when the mind is being clouded, moving to refined actually is similar to this image. It's like you move to the castle. Just imagine that the castle is the center. But along the way, you will face some monsters. If you don't go, the monster will not do anything to you because they're lazy. Yeah, they're lazy. But if you move towards the castle, they will start obstructing you. That obstructions, we say that we have 5 forms. The first form is sensual ones. Imagine that you meditate and suddenly the picture of something you like appears. Could be a dress, could be a car, could be anything related to 5 senses. could be the image of like yummy food or perfume or anything that distract you. When you have those images, do not pay attention to any of those. Otherwise, you will keep, you will be engaged in those images and cannot focus anymore, any longer. Okay. So the solution to this is to pay no attention and pay attention to your object. For example, the sun, for example, the mantra, and the most important is the center. Okay. So that's the first sensual mind. Some people who actually learn to not to to attach to any of those, they're likely not to have much problems when facing sensual minds, or maybe they do not face sensual mind at all, especially those who live a simple life. Their life is like have simplicity and they do not demand, they have a very easygoing lifestyle, and that will lead to not facing sensual mind. Another solution that is not related to meditation is every time you use something, then you contemplate on the purpose of using it. For example, like monks, before we dress, we need to contemplate why we need to wear this dress. Is that because it's going to make us more handsome? No. So we will not be attached to that, right? And the reason is, okay, we wear this to protect ourselves, so that otherwise we are going to be ashamed, or we will be exposed to harsh weather and so on. Okay. All right. So again, meditation wise, you pay no attention to them. But in life, if you have a simple lifestyle, or if you contemplate on the purpose of using anything, you're likely to face any of these obstacles fewer times, maybe not at all. Okay. Krishe say that, okay, who is that? My meditation was calm and I was kind of feeling sleepy along the way. However, the presentation, I don't know. As a whole, thank you for the calm and peaceful meditation. I visualized the Buddha image and felt stillness. Suddenly, bright light appeared just for a moment. Yeah, you need to learn to have the neutral mind. So anything that appears in your meditation, do not react. But you say for a moment, that's because you started to react unconsciously. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Sandy, I was able to concentrate and focus on my deep and soft breathing. But when I focus on my center and let go of my breathing, then I began to get heavy and fell asleep. When you focus on your soft breathing and when you focus on the center and let go of the breath, begin to feel heavy and fall asleep, it's okay. You just need to realize that you already have distractions and come back to the center. You might need to repeat that several times. It might be a little challenging at first, but in long term, that's gonna give you further journey rather than the breath. Okay. Praise. I feel really relaxed after the session. This is what I needed. It helped me clear my mind and feel more grounded. Okay, great. So let's see the second hindrance here. An angry mind looks scary, but this is not going to punch you on your face. Okay. Even though you have to fight with the angry mind, how this guy fight is really, really interesting, because it will not fight you, but it will show you the picture of people you don't like. For example, your boss. Do you like your boss? Yeah, maybe some of you like your boss. Then that doesn't work. Okay. If that doesn't work, then he will switch to another person. Say your mother-in-law. This is your mother-in-law. You like your mother-in-law? Or you don't have your mother-in-law, that's fine. But in case you don't like your mother-in-law, then of course you feel frustrated. Oh, why is my mother-in-law is here? I feel uncomfortable. Then you cannot meditate. See, this is how the angry mind fights you. It's how the angry mind make you feel angry by not punching you on your face at all, just showing you the person you don't like. Maybe the next guy can be your, if the mother-in-law doesn't work, because some of you do not have mother-in-law, okay? So the boss doesn't work, maybe your neighbors, will that work? Your, I don't know, if family members, or your mother-in-law, will that work? Your politician, will that work? Your politician. If you are on the left wing and then the right wing guy appears, yeah, you probably feel a little uncomfortable having your politician, your meditation, right? I have another politician image, but I can't show that because I don't know. Maybe YouTube will ban it. So sorry. If we do a retreat and we are not on live, I will show other guys. Okay. So how do we do this? Suppose that you meditate and you stumble upon so many times the angry minds or the people that you don't like in your meditation and make you feel angry. Okay, because the thing is that you're not going to see this angry guy. You're not going to see the red man behind the person. You just only see who. You only see your boss. You only see your mother-in-law. You only see your politician, but not the monster. Not the monster. Of course, the monster disguises himself that he doesn't exist. So. Loving kindness helps a lot. And this is how it works. You know, when you do loving kindness, suppose that you do loving kindness, you're going to spread loving kindness, right? And the key element of loving kindness is you're going to spread loving kindness unconditionally. You see, you spread it out unconditionally. It's like you broadcast your message, your radio station. Radio station, that's so 2000, right? Yeah, but if not right, like cell broadcasting, your cell phone, you know, it broadcasts to any devices, doesn't pick up, oh, I don't like that device, I'm not going to broadcast to that device. Or, okay, let's come back to the 80s. Radio. Imagine radio. You broadcast your radio signal to any receivers. You don't care if you don't like those house. I'm not going to send my radio signal to that house because I don't like that face. No, you do that unconditionally, right? That's the essence of loving kindness. So when you do that unconditionally, if the angry mind show you the picture of your boss, that doesn't work because somehow you manage to spread loving kindness to your boss. Then he show you the picture of your mother-in-law, that doesn't work because somehow you begin to like your mother-in-law because of loving kindness. If he shows you the picture of your politician, that doesn't work because again, you have spread loving kindness to your politician so many times. So after having so loving kindness with even your politicians, even though you are on a different wings, then that doesn't work. You see, any images, they don't work because you manage to neutralize your reaction towards the pictures of the person that appears. This is not exclusively a person or persons. It could be like stories as well. It could be something else, but just to make it easy for creating such image, a person. Okay, that's it. All right. So, do you have any? How was your meditation? Nothing else. Okay. See, the sensual mind is like having different drops of color ink into the water, and the water will lose quality. Suppose that you want to focus, for example, you visualize the sun, you visualize the moon, you can't see your visualized image because the mind is clouded with the sensual mind. The angry mind is like boiling water. You can't, if you visualize, for example, the sun, the moon inside the water, inside this water, you can't see the image clearly because somehow the boiling water prevents the visibility, lower the visibility. It doesn't give you good visibility of seeing anything in boiling water, right? Okay. So, Stephen Overy, how does deep meditation helps your mental health to improve? Okay, I can show you some uh, some idea. Okay, and this is how it helps. So we talk about the effect of the energy somehow that we have both positive energy and negative energy, right? And when you meditate, this is what happens. You clean the negative energy. When you clean the negative energy, your mind becomes refined, and that's when, yeah, you have the positive, only the positive energy. But usually, people cannot clean, or they don't do that. They don't clean at all. So what happens is the energy is accumulated in the mind. If you have more negative energy more than positive energy, then not good. You become stressed, easily stressed. If you have more negative energy than positive energy, maybe you have burnout if this is related to your work. If you have a lot of negative energy and very little positive energy, then you're gonna have depression, people that have depression, and maybe anxiety. And this is considered mental health, right? So if you meditate, somehow you reduce the amount of negative energy, which if you let it become the second tier over there, anxiety, depression, is going to be much harder because you need to clean a lot. It's like you let your lawn, you don't cut grasses at all, and then now the grasses on your lawn become so like a lot, and now you're gonna need to clean, and it takes forever to cut them. You see the importance of meditating every day because you don't need to spend time doing big cleaning, and sometimes that doesn't even finish, right? You have a room, you never clean your bedroom at all. Maybe you just leave that for like a year, you don't clean your toilet at all, and now one day you're gonna clean it. Maybe you're gonna need to spend several hours to clean those rooms, right? Similar to the mind, if you don't clean the mind at all, and now the mind is being troubled with so excessive negative energy, it's going to be much harder to clean, let alone the last tier over there. Very hard, very hard. And sometimes you need special help. Okay. But there is a kind of mental health that meditation doesn't help. Sorry, it doesn't help. It's related to the hardware. So suppose that you have hardware problem. Imagine that, being human being, we have two parts, right? Body and mind. Meditation helps with the mind, but not directly with the body. If you have fever, you need to go to see doctors. If you have bleeding, if you bleed, you need to do something with your wound. If you meditate like, oh, I'm bleeding, please stop bleeding, that doesn't work. Computer as well. If you have software problem, then you reinstall the software, and then your computer runs normally again. So, but suppose that the hardware screen is broken, then you can't do anything with the software, right? Because probably you need to replace the hardware. But imagine that it's your human body. If you have brain problem, then you have to replace the brain. You have to replace your eyes. You have to replace your organs. You need to have some operations that meditation doesn't help in that regard. And there are some mental health issues, for example, schizophrenia. Those things unfortunately cannot be healed with meditation. Okay, so I hope this answers your questions. And what else? Yeah, that's it for today. But next time, I'm gonna continue with the 5 hindrances. And this guy is the sleepy mind. Sleepy, but this sleepy mind is slightly different than the sleepiness when you meditate. We talk about sleepiness several times, but this sleepy mind is also sleepy feeling, like you feel sleepy, but that also include boredom, that also include feeling of hopelessness or unmotivated. Okay, so unmotivated, hopelessness, boredom, feeling bored, they're all together. Okay, that's why I choose this guy as the representation of the sleepy mind. I hope you like it. Okay, we see next time how it works.
Thank you very much, Mang John, for such a wonderful session. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining today, and hope everyone had a really wonderful time. So to wrap up the session, may I please invite everyone pay respect to Mang John by bow 3 times. Let's bow, second bow, and third bow.
May you all be happy, healthy, and wise. May you all have all the wisdoms to overcome all obstacles in your life. All your wishes be fulfilled. All your dreams become true. And every time you meditate, may you attain the inner peace, the deep inner peace within yourself that we call the Dhammakaya within, easily and effortlessly, without delay.
Sadhu. Thank you so much for a meaningful blessing from you, and always, and you have spending your valuable time guiding and sharing your knowledge with all of us. So hopefully to see each other again, to come and learn together. So thank you so much. Have a great day, great night, wherever you are. Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you, Pam. Thanks, Pam, and bye, everyone. By Pam, by Agnew, by Robert Wong, and I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but Glinde, I guess. Glinde. Okay. And Hazel Ho and Fafa and her family. I think it's the mother and sister, right? Mother. Okay, from uh Ansi Rabe, Praise, and Fiona Marie Hicks, and Manish, and I love Harry Hugh, and Claude Gabo, and RS. I think it's Reem, but I'm not sure. Um, Johnson, Anyton, Mercedes from Abuja, and Sandy, and Kreische, and Sadok, Omolola, Jesse Uy, Vanessa, get well soon, and Femi Johnson, and Peace E. Bruke, and Wilson from Rutana Episcop, and Bukuru, Samuel, Oluvabunmi, Venustre, and Inia Hasway, Iradukunda, Art, and uh, I don't know how to pronounce that. Fruit. Okay, I give up. Honful, Honful. Yeah, I think the names are getting harder to pronounce. I don't know why. Christine Thompson, Theodora, and Liane, Pratyash, and Malis, I, IRC, and Justina, Paul, and Maturin, Priscilla, Patrick, and Nico Bamye, Danny Song, and Josiah, Eduke, and Hope, and Nancy, And okay, where is it? I think Hassan Rice, Kalinganire, Irakose, Oliva Bunmi, Suena, Aline, Ofemipo, People Talk, Stephen, and Marilyn, and Nancy Ovari. Okay, so I guess that's all. Yes, so goodbye and see you later. Bye.